Growing up, I've always been, I've always believed in God. I was born and raised in a family full of love and just always teaching me about God at a very young age, and went to church every Sunday, and just always knew who God was growing up. When I was in middle school, I went through kind of a rebellious stage. I had bright red hair and just kind of had that, like I'm invincible, I can do what I want. Very disrespectful to my parents. For a while, I felt like I was kind of pushing God away, just kind of wanting to try doing my own thing. And I remember going to youth camp. There was this one night I felt, the presence of God during worship, and the message was amazing, and I just knew right then and there that I was, making so many mistakes in my life. I needed him, and I believed he was real, and I loved him. I've always loved him, and that was definitely a turning point for me. I believe that Jesus died on the cross to save me from my sins, that he loves me unconditionally. I've always been in public school, so throughout the years I just struggled making Christian friends, and I felt like it kind of made me feel like an outcast in a way, because I had such a big faith for God, and that was definitely a struggle, especially throughout my high school years. Sophomore year, I started dating this guy who was one grade down from me. In the end, I was with this guy for almost 3 years, and he did not believe in God at all. And that was so incredibly hard for me. There's been so many moments where I've tried, talking about the Bible with him, being a witness, being a light. I brought him to church, and I just knew he had a hard time with it. What was difficult of him not believing what I believed is it caused more fights. We both, I just felt like, weren't equally yoked and we're on the same page, so it made it seem like a very unhealthy relationship. The last couple of months, I was really struggling. I stayed up late, felt stuck. I was contemplating on what I should do, and September 4th was the day I broke up with him. Made one of the hardest decisions of my life, but I knew it was the right thing to do. I did it for God, and I did it for me, and it's brought me in a much better, happier place now. Ever since that relationship ended, I feel like everything's more brighter now, and I can breathe, and I can focus on God over all things, family, myself. I feel like it's definitely helped me grow up and realize my convictions that, I need God more than ever. My name's Kassidy, and I'm getting baptized today because I know God loves me unconditionally and died on the cross to save me from my sins.